Today, we are going to create a drawing of the storage box using Google Sketchup for schools. The first thing I am going to do is to use the rectangle tool to draw the first side of my box. If you look down towards the bottom of the screen to the dimensions box, you will see that at the moment it displays 7mm by 38mm. I'm going to change this as I want my box side to be 12mm thick and 220mm long. I'm now going to use the push-pull tool and I will drag this box up. I'm going to make my box 50mm tall, so I will drag this side up 50mm. You may want to change some of these sizes depending on your own individual design and what you have decided to store in your box. I'm going to put a 3mm groove at the top, which is where the sliding lid will fit. It will be 4mm from the top edge. I've just used my measurement tool and I've drawn a line, which is 4mm from the top. I will use the pencil tool this time to sketch the groove before removing the material. This is a step your teacher will complete on your timber box using a table saw. The groove will be 6mm deep and 3mm wide. I am making the groove 3mm wide because the plywood that we are going to use for the lid is 3mm thick. Use the push-pull tool again to create the groove. The next step is to make this item into a group. To do this, triple-click your mouse and select Make Group from the pop-up box. I will need another side the same size as this. I could copy this and flip it around, but I'm going to just draw it up again a little later. Next thing I'm going to do are the two ends. I will use my rectangle tool again, click right on this corner and come out and across. Again, I'm going to make this 12mm thick and this one will be 70mm wide. Using the push-pull tool, draw the side up. For this side, I'm only going to go right up to the groove because this is going to be the front of the box and this is going to need to have the lid slide in. So, again, I'm now going to triple click and I'm going to make that a group. Now, on the back end, I'm going to do this slightly different just so I can show you another technique. I want to make it 70mm wide and 12mm thick. I'll also make this 50mm tall, which is the same as the previous piece. I will triple click. I'll make this a group. I've moved around to the back of the box and have selected the Move tool. I'll click right on this corner and I should be able to move it right in so it clicks onto that corner here. You might remember that earlier we made this part a group. Well, I'm going to ungroup this part now. This is done in the same way as making a group, but this time I'm going to select Explode. I'm going to draw in the groove to match up to the groove that we have on the side. I've already got the lines in place, so I can just trace them across. I can use my push-pull tool again now to create the groove to match the side. I need to draw the other side of the box now. Drag a box out, roughly about the size that I need it. Type in 12mm by 220mm and bring it up 50mm with the push-pull tool. I will now do the final groove. I've used the measuring tool to find the correct starting point for this line, and I'm going to use my pencil tool to draw 2 parallel lines all the way across. Again, I will use the push-pull tool as I did previously. Alright, now triple click and make a group. The next part is quite easy. So we're now going to join up the bottom corner to the side. I've selected the move tool and selected the corner to drag it in so it clicks onto that corner. And there, essentially, have the outside part of my box. What I want to do now is to do the base of the box. The base is going to be pretty much the exact size as the box is. Let's just do a small box out on the side here. I'm going to make that 94mm by 220mm. The plywood that you're going to use for this is going to be 3mm in thickness. So I would just bring that up 3mm. Again, triple click and make a group. And just as we have done previously, we will use the Move tool to click on the corner, bringing it across to that space. And there we have it. The lid is going to fit exactly in this spot here. I might use the pencil tool for this, so I'll click. I'm going to go from that line across to here, come down across. And this should draw me a small box, which I can then come across behind and pull that through. Now, you don't want to go all the way through. You want to come up to about where the lid groove ends. And again, we're going to triple click and we're going to make that a group. The last thing you're going to do is to put a small handle on the lid. I want my handle to look like the other side. I'll draw a small handle down here, which is going to be 70mm by 12mm. We will bring this up 4mm, create a group, use the Move tool to click on this outside corner and match it up. Okay, so essentially that is the box that you will be making. If you found this video useful, then don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you next time.